Yeah. Piece of that, man.
How about visit me? Yo,
Hey there. Come on, sweetheart. Don't be shy. Actually, I'm off the clock. Check the street.
I'll do anything.
Anything.
Please let me go. No, please, no. No.
Go.
What?
Before I change my mind. Changed my mind. God.
Home early, sir.
Something came up.
I'll be happy to pick up dinner. I was just on my way out to get those books you ordered.
They can wait.
Under the weather again, sir.
Mrs. Poole, this work I've been doing, you know how important it is to me.
Don't wish to be disturbed, of course. I'll see to it that you have complete privacy in the laboratory, as usual.
Bragging about our #1 urologist.
I know, I'm sorry.
And then you don't even show for the residence orientation.
I'll make it up to you. I'll accept all your invitations to boring dinner parties for an entire year.
It's this outside research project you're working on, isn't it? How's it coming?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, whatever it is, you know, I encourage it. It's good for the hospital. But I also need you to fulfill your duties here.
Goldstein is asking for you again. She refuses to be examined by anyone else. Dr. Jekyll?
Oh, tell Mrs. Goldstein I'll be there as soon as I can.
Dr. Rossi, gastroenterology, Dr. Rossi, gastroenterology, thank you.
Well, look at you. Look like you haven't slept in a week. How you been?
Oh, no. Just some coffee, please, black, and some aspirin if you have it. Glad you called, Gabe.
Well, to tell you the truth, I've been worried about you. What are you up to?
I've just been caught up in a pet project.
What's her name?
So, how's the gallery these days?
Wonderful. A headache. No, it should be. The opening tonight.
The opening?
Yeah, you got the invitation, didn't you?
No, I'm sure I did.
No. Just be sure.
Emily's memory.
Yeah, it's her last series of work. She would want you there.
Well, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
A young woman found stabbed last night. Now, police have yet to release any details, but many fear it's the latest in a series of brutal murders that have gripped the city. We have a reporter on the scene now. We go live to his location.
Been out there 2 months. What kind of monster would do this?
I'll be right back.
Emily called that lonely woman. Toward the end. When she woke up, you were always there. Always there to take care of her. Oh, she's still here. I feel her everywhere.
I ought to go home.
Oh, no. Stay here. I'll get you a drink. Enjoy yourself. Hey. You enjoying the show?
Yes.
Listen, I've got a friend I'd like you to meet.
I've locked the exterior door. When should I?
Not until morning. Even if I beg.
Of course. I understand.
Nice crib, mister. Just move in.
Henry, where were you last night?
Lost. What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm just on my way to see an artist. What's going on?
Gabe. I'm in trouble. I need your help. Well, it's a legal matter. It's complicated.
Don't you have your own lawyer?
Oh. You'd ask too many questions.
I'm having trouble following you, Henry.
All your contacts. You seem to know everyone. I was hoping that you might refer me to
another lawyer.
Or one who's discreet, whom I can trust, who can get things done quickly.
How worried should I be?
Please, do this for me.
Well, actually, I do know someone.
Don't worry about the appeal. Our filing costs, we'll just, figure that out later. So I'll call you tomorrow. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry about the wait. You must be...
Henry Jekyll.
Claire Wheaton. Nice to meet you. Please. Come in. I'd like to tell you it's not always like this,
I
but...
appreciate your meeting with me on such short notice.
Oh, well, Gabe's a great guy. Though I am a little surprised. As you can see, you're not my usual clientele. Please sit.
Well, that's the least of my worries.
You made it sound urgent.
It is.
Well, then how can I help you, Doctor?
That girl they found strangled 2 days ago. This belonged to her.
How did you...
Well, apparently I took it as a souvenir.
I'm sorry, I don't...
After the others, too. I'm the one who's responsible.
That's not funny.
I want to plead guilty. I want to waive trial. And I want to be sentenced as quickly as possible.
Hold on, wait a minute. You're a dear friend of Gabe's, right? You are a respected physician, and you're telling me...
Can you help me or not?
Look, I'm not the best person for this. Someone with more experience who specializes in criminal defense, that's who you should be talking to.
No. Gabe, he told me to come here. He wouldn't have sent me here if you weren't the right person.
Look, even if I believed you, you just can't. It just isn't done this way.
Why?
For one thing, most people who confess to such horrendous crimes didn't do it.
You know, 6 people are dead. And I'm telling you that I'm the one who did it. What could be gained? What could be gained by discussing options except to try and find some technicality to try and get me off?
Look, obviously I don't have expertise in this area, but there could be mitigating circumstances.
I'm not looking for a deal.
This could mean the difference between a life sentence and a death penalty.
This was a mistake.
Look, I can give you the name of someone backed up by an excellent firm with the clout and resources to handle something like this.
Thank you for your time.
What are you, crazy?
This'll help you sleep, Mr. Lanyon. I'll be back to check on you in a little while.
You remember me? I know I'm unforgettable. Don't take it personally. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let me tell you how it's going to feel. First, there'll be a wave of panic when I turn off the machine measuring your vital signs. Then, when I cut the IV supply, your blood pressure will drop and you might even feel a metallic taste in your mouth. Aren't you surprised that I know all this? Which brings us to the ventilator. Now, when I disable it, you... Well, it's hard to describe, so why don't I just show you?
Yes? Hi. I'm here to see Dr. Jekyll.
I'm afraid he's not in.
Do you happen to know where he is? He's not at work.
If you'd like to leave your name, I'll be happy to give him a message.
Please. Let him know I was here. Concerns a matter he came to see me about yesterday. Tell him I think I can help. Thank you.
Wait. Come in. Please wait here. What are you doing?
It was just,
He said to go away. You'll have to leave.
Okay. Sorry. We'll do it your way.
Thank you.
I would still have to know what happened.
You wouldn't believe me.
A Harvard-educated physician who saves lives by day and takes them by night. How much more difficult to believe could it be?
May I? May I ask you a personal question?
I prefer to talk about you.
If you were forced to choose, would you call yourself good or evil?
Good, I guess.
Yet you've had evil thoughts, occasionally acted on them. Huh?
Haven't we all?
Well, you see, it's something that I've always been fascinated with ever since I can remember, that how, on an intrinsic level, it seems that we have two distinct selves within us, one good and one bad, each struggling for control. And as a doctor, I wondered, could it be the key to understanding the very nature of health and illness? Well, for years it was just a private theory, one I kept strictly to myself, but then a year ago, something amazing happened. It changed all that, as if it were meant to be.
I was in the Amazon, deep in the rainforest, treating remote tribes, and came across a shaman who worshipped a rare flower. He believed it caused the soul to separate, allowing the dark self to escape so that the light self could heal. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. Later, I took a blood sample from the shaman and tested it. Even his genetic makeup had changed. I had to find the flower. I'd finally succeeded in isolating its psychotropic properties. A catalyst to trigger the effect. The question was what? For months, it was all I could think about. A blinding obsession. The more I searched for the answer, the more out of reach it seemed. Then, just as I was about to quit, Edward Hyde. That's what he calls himself.
Even has a name?
At first, only taking the serum would make him emerge, and I could control him and the experiment, but then he became more violent, stronger, and he began appearing at will.
How often?
Oh, every week or two in the beginning. Always at night.
And then?
With increasing frequency, the more I tried to suppress him, which may have triggered his urge to kill.
I see.
You don't believe me? You think I'm making this up?
If I'm gonna be your lawyer, it doesn't matter what I personally believe. I'll prepare a statement of facts. Then we'll arrange for you to turn yourself in. We'll have you committed for 24 hours.
Committed?
a psychiatric ward. I'm afraid something might happen again.
It's just awful about Mr. Lanyon. No idea if and when he'll be back.
You said he had a heart attack.
About a week ago. That's him right there. Okay, here it is. 212 Battery Street, apartment 4F.
It says it was leased to Edward Hyde, but it was paid for by Henry Jekyll. Why is that?
Sorry, I'm just a temp.
I don't suppose you have an extra key to his place.
Gosh, I don't know if I can...
No, it's okay. I'm Henry Jekyll's attorney.
Well, I guess it's okay. I think they keep the keys in the back.
How could you send him to me?
Why? What's he done?
You say you know him so well? How well?
I've known him many years. He treated my wife's tumor.
What about mental illness? Any history that you know of?
As far as I know, no.
Drug abuse, delusions, abnormal behavior of any kind.
Claire, Henry is the most peaceful person I know.
Oh, then he's covering up for someone. Ever heard of a person named Edward Hyde?
Who?
Never mind. You're busy. I've taken enough of your time.
But you are going to help him, aren't you?
I don't know. I'm not sure I want to get involved.
Did you miss me?
I mean, what a way to treat a dear friend. First locks on the door, and then loony bin. Can't be. So ungrateful. To be given the freedom to experience the darkest thrills of the human soul without anyone suspecting.
You're not real.
Oh, well, you see, you're wrong. Lucky I still need you around, or you'd have been gone a long time ago. What do you want? You to stop being a baby. Suck it up! Realize that only by accepting me can you finally accept yourself. I'm not you. Oh, no. I'm a good man. Boring. That's why you're here. You're all in my head, testing myself. Just think of all the good times that we had. Do you remember our first kill? That moment of surrender? It was so sweet. Take control. You can't even tell that lawyer girlfriend of yours what you think you want to do to her because you can't. Stop it! Make me. No more!
You okay? Still coming up empty.
DNA?
Doesn't match anything in our databanks.
Prints?
Deformed like the others. Maybe cuts the skin off his fingertips.
And nothing yet on that area we searched. Wonderful.
I think we got something. An earring was found matching one the last victim was wearing.
Where?
In an alley behind an apartment building on Battery.
Anyone talk to the tenants?
This could be a coincidence, but a lady on the 4th floor says she saw a woman running from an apartment last night, looking scared.
We have an apartment number?
Getting a search warrant as we speak.
Good.
Hi, you've reached the office of Claire Wheaton. Please leave me a message after the tone.
I need a favor.
What happened to you, Henry? You look terrible.
Here.
What's this?
If anything should happen to me, I want you to open it, but only then. Everything that you need to do is inside.
What kind of trouble are you in?
I need to make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Henry.
No questions, no questions.
I have no idea what's going on with you.
Please.
Just... What's going on? You can't just walk in.
Please, just promise me. Promise me that you will do this for me.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Mr. Hyde was here again last night. After you left. I left him alone, as you instructed.
Well, he's unwell. We shouldn't provoke him.
The police called.
The police?
They had some questions about the apartment that you rent for your cousin.
And what did you tell them?
Nothing. It's strange that two people from the same family can be so different.
I'm sorry.
Henry Jekyll? Police. We have a warrant for your arrest. Put that down.
If you had stayed there, like you promised.
It wasn't like I had a choice.
Oh, and what am I supposed to believe? That it was this other person who escaped, not you?
Hyde. I told you, his name is Hyde.
And Hyde knows I'm helping you, which is why he attacked me last night.
What?
After I found his place, I saw all the things he took from you. So who is he? Why are you protecting him?
Claire, you're in danger.
Why do you keep pretending with me?
Before it was random, now he's doing everything that he can to stay alive.
I can't help you this way.
I can feel him. I can feel
Did you
him.
hear me?
As long as I'm alive, even prison won't be enough to stop him. I need the antidote.
What?
The one I've been working on. I finally figured it out just before the police arrested me.
By antidote, you mean?
It's in my lab, in a syringe. You have to help me get it. It's my only hope.
Is it just me you're trying to convince, or do you have some other plan I don't know about?
You still don't believe me?
It's getting harder and harder.
Changing into another person was not a metaphor. How can you possibly know what it is like to feel someone else inside of you? He disgusts me. He defiles me.
Let's start over, okay? Why don't we pretend that you just walked into my office?
What?
Plead guilty, waive trial, be sentenced as quickly as possible. I'm gonna honor your request.
Fine.
Anything else?
No.
I'll see you at the plea hearing tomorrow.
So what are we looking for?
Right here. This is where Hyde attacked me.
Oh my God, Claire.
I can only find him.
This is enough. You get off this case.
I'm not getting off this case.
Look, I know I referred him to you. But whatever this is, if anything happens to you,
Wait a minute. Maybe we're being watched.
Security is tight surrounding the trial, and as you can see behind me, it is an
outside the
absolute
courthouse, and the
circus
overall
event. You're
feeling
quite
here
literally
today
for
is one of relief. Relief
While
that
many people here remain shocked that such a distinguished doctor and respected member of the community could have committed such heinous crimes.
All rise. Please be seated.
Mr. Mendez,
Your Honor?
is the defense ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Regarding the defendant's plea,
Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to move for a continuance.
on what grounds?
New evidence which might have a bearing on my client's plea.
Object, Your Honor. Anything relevant to this case should have been handed over to us prior to this hearing.
I found out about it last night.
And I'm supposed to believe that?
Regarding this new evidence, counsel, you'll share it with the district attorney immediately. And be prepared to enter a plea first thing in the morning. Court is adjourned until then.
To plead guilty, that's all I want.
But that's it? That's just a guy in a hood, so what?
What if he's actually the one that killed all these people?
Oh, for God's sake, Wheaton, your client signed a full confession. We found blood from 3 of the victims in his house, to say nothing of the DNA evidence linking him to every one of the crime scenes. Come on.
Well, there's someone else involved, and his name is Edward Hyde.
There's no Edward Hyde. You know it. Look, I know I let you sucker me into this delay, but you're gonna have to do way better than this Hail Mary you pulled off some grainy Skid Row security cam.
Listen, given the bizarre elements of the case, I think we both know I can make an insanity defense stick.
What do you want?
To bring this guy in. Turns out to be nothing. My client will plead guilty across the board.
No conditions.
Yeah, my word.
His name is Walter Swain. He's a crackhead. Not exactly what you call reliable.
But he recognized Hyde from the security cam picture.
Sorta, possibly, maybe. That's the best we could get out of him.
All right, cut him loose.
What, you can't hold him?
On what charge?
Well, at least let me ask him a few questions.
No. I think we pursued this avenue sufficiently. You remember the deal. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a plea hearing to reschedule.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. Excuse me.
What now? Have you people harassed me enough already?
I'm not the police. I'm an attorney.
Well, whatever you're selling, I'm not interested.
It's about Edward Hyde. So you do know him?
Yeah, from a bar, I think. We talked once, that's it.
Look, I need to find him. Do you know where he is? Listen, please, someone's life is at stake.
He said the cops were after him. He didn't say why. He said he was gonna lay low for a while.
You know where he is?
Someplace safe. That's all he said. Anyway, I gotta go.
If he contacts you, or if you remember anything else, call me.
I already told you everything.
Just in case.
So we have a problem.
So where you got your plea?
It's your client. Dr. Innocent. Just slit his wrists.
What is it?
Yesterday at the police station, you gave me a card.
What do you want?
Well, you get me out of this place and I'll get you something on what's his name?
Hyde.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm listening.
It's about his landlord. According to Hyde, dude saw something he wasn't supposed to see.
What?
No idea. All he said was he didn't have to do much. The guy just, like, keeled over.
Like a heart attack?
I didn't ask, but, let's just say I wasn't feeling the love.
This landlord. His name wasn't Lanyon, was it?
How the hell should I know?
Listen to me. I can get you out of whatever mess you got yourself into, but you're gonna have to help me. We have a deal.
Deal.
Mrs. Lanyon. Claire Wheaton. I just want to say how sorry I am.
Thank you. Did you know my husband?
Not very well. No. It just seems so sudden.
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking just what happened?
Complications from a heart attack.
I heard he had heart problems. I just wonder what set that off.
You know, it was very odd. I'd never seen him that way. He was like a frightened child.
What do you mean?
Well, just before he slipped into the coma, this thing. At first, I thought he was delirious, but he said he could feel eyes boring into him. Cold, hypnotic.
Eyes.
Of a man. As he lay there in that alley where they found him, he said he saw a man change into someone else. Right there in front of him. Pure evil.
Thank you. Can we have some privacy, please?
I've requested that you be taken off the case.
Listen. I made a mistake. Please just give me a second chance, please. I'm begging you. I know that you are telling me the truth.
I don't care anymore, and it's better that I get the death sentence.
Listen to me. If a killer takes a hostage who he forces to come along with him while committing his crimes, that hostage can't be blamed.
Who cares?
I care. Regardless of whatever guilt you feel, you're innocent. Hyde did it. It's like you said. He's a different person, body and soul.
Well, it's too late. The only way that I can get rid of him is by dying. And I just want to die.
Remember me? I know I'm unforgettable. Shut up. Oh. It's you. Why? Why did you do this to me? He wanted me. Don't take me away from him. I liked you, Claire. I liked you very much.
Please. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
We've all been waiting for the day when Dr. Jekyll is expected to enter his plea. Will it be guilty or not guilty? The prosecution.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Did he come back?
No. No, he's gone.
Can I trust you?
Well, I've always told you the truth.
You're gonna have to trust me now.
Will the defendant please rise? To each of the 6 charges of first-degree murder, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Order! Order in the court! Order!
Insanity defense? Good luck.
Who said anything about insanity?
So, doctor, how would you define dissociative identity disorder?
It's a condition where a single individual evidences 2 or more distinct personalities, each with its own patterns of perceiving and interacting with the environment.
Now, in your own professional experience, do patients ever pretend to suffer from this condition?
Yes, usually within a legal context as part of an insanity defense. One of the problems with diagnosing DID is that there is no way to objectively prove that the condition exists.
No objective way of proving it exists. So if I get this right, doctor, then this Mr. Hyde, of whom I might add we have absolutely no records, not even a social security number, he could be a complete and total fabrication of Dr. Jekyll.
Yes.
So, Mr. Swain, how many times did you see Mr. Hyde?
Well, we hung out in bars and stuff.
So you could identify Mr. Hyde if you ever saw him again.
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever seen the defendant, Dr. Jekyll?
No.
Could he be mistaken for Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, it's funny, yeah. I guess he could. But, he's nothing like the guy I'm talking about. You see his eyes once and you're never gonna forget him.
So this Mr. Hyde, he exists.
Yeah, he's for real.
Were you under the influence, Mr. Swain, when you supposedly saw this supposed Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, no. Maybe.
Yeah, no, maybe. Okay. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Sometimes, very late at night, I could hear the voice of this other person yelling and screaming. It was terrifying.
Did you ever meet Mr. Hyde?
Yes. Once. Just an evil person. I could see it in his face. I knew that he was there to harm my Dr. Jekyll. And there was nothing I could do.
We recovered DNA left on each victim, at each of the crime scenes, on each of the murder weapons. All were found to contain the same genetic markers, all matching the defendant.
All of them. And what are the odds, Mr. Fowler, that these markers could belong to someone, anyone, other than the defendant?
Approximately 170 million to 1.
Really? It's what he's devoted to, preserving lives, not taking them.
And you know this because?
He did everything in his power to save my wife. She didn't have much hope, maybe 6 months to live. Then he helped her die with grace and dignity. And it was more than just doctor skills, it was his compassion. She trusted him right to the end. Henry Jekyll, the Henry Jekyll I know, could never do these horrible things. Well, this deal they offered, how bad?
Guilty. By reason of insanity in exchange for 20 to life without parole.
Or take your chances with a jury.
Which I can feel I'm losing and risk a death sentence.
What does Henry say?
Only that he trusts me. So what do I do?
What do your instincts tell you?
My instincts have been wrong before.
Look, whatever you decide, don't give up on Henry.
I'd like to call my client to the stand. Dr. Jekyll, why did you confess to crimes you never committed?
The experiments that I carry out for my research involve ingestion of psychotropic substances. They provoke extreme reactions, psychological and physical. I had a moment of doubt. I might have been the one responsible for these heinous crimes.
So am I to understand that you had a moment of confusion?
Yes.
Dr. Jekyll, do you know Mr. Hyde?
Yes. I do know Mr. Hyde.
How would you describe him?
To me, Mr. Hyde is an enigma. I don't know how he found me or why he ever came to my home. I don't think I'll ever really understand, but what I do know is that when I emerged from this very uncomfortable journey, I was accused of murders that he seemed to have committed.
Thank you. No further questions.
After all the twists and turns this trial has taken, the outcome at this point seems to be quite uncertain. We'll have to wait and see whether the defense or the prosecution has any more tricks up their sleeves.
Thank you. Thank you, Claire.
Listen, don't thank me yet. It's not over.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm free from it. It's what I wanted. Whatever happens now can't change that.
Good. Because I'm not finished yet. Your Honor, we'd like to recall the state's DNA expert, Mr. Fowler. Mr. Fowler, isn't it true there are sections of human DNA that are unique to each individual?
They're called polymorphic fragments. They vary in shape from person to person.
So essentially, DNA profiling is the process of separating an individual's unique polymorphic fragments from those of all others.
That's right.
You ever heard of one person having two unique sets of such polymorphic fragments?
By definition, that would be impossible.
Why is that?
Because the genetic coding of each person's polymorphic fragments is entirely unique to that person.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fowler. In that case, why is Henry Jekyll on trial here instead of Edward Hyde?
Objection, Your Honor. Jekyll and Hyde are one and the same person.
Well, that is false, Your Honor. Henry Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are two different persons.
What makes you say that, Counselor?
Because according to samples taken by the police from Hyde's apartment, the DNA of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are not the same.
What?
This is a fact your team missed, Mr. Fowler. Why was that? Because he was so convinced that Henry Jekyll and Mr. Hyde were the same person, he carelessly failed to compare their DNA. Only one person fits the exact profile of the killer, and that person is Mr. Edward Hyde. It's all in your report, Mr. Fowler. Thank you. No further questions? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you heard the testimonies attesting to Dr. Jekyll's character. He is the opposite of a killer. He is a healer and a man of vision and a man of compassion. The truth is simple. Convicting him beyond any reasonable doubt would mean disregarding any definition of what constitutes a human being. His DNA. The DNA found at the scenes of these barbaric crimes do not belong to Dr. Jekyll, but to another man. Dr. Jekyll can't be held responsible for these horrendous acts. The one and only person guilty is Mr. Edward Hyde. Ladies and gentlemen, the killer is still out there, and he's ready to strike again. Thank you.
Almost 3 hours now, well, 2 hours and 43 minutes to be exact, since the jury began its deliberations. Now, given the lateness of the hour, it is unlikely that a verdict will be decided until... Wait. We are just getting word now that the jury is back, and we will bring you all those details as soon as they are made available.
Will the defendant please rise?
In the matter of the state versus Henry Jekyll, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Order in the court.
Thank you.
How's it feel
Strange.
to get your life back?
Well, to know I'm finally myself again.
I assume you want that envelope back.
Envelope?
Yeah, the one you gave me in case.
Oh, right. Well, you can throw it away.
You sure?
Better yet, burn it. Forget he even gave it to you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, really.
No, it's what you said.
What I said?
You said he. Forget he gave it to you?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I meant me. Who else would I mean?
Yeah, well...
Gabe, come on. You don't think...
I had to ask.
Well, I guess you have every right after all that's happened.
Yeah.
But as my dearest friend in the whole wide world...
I should know.
Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
And?
And, you look hungry. And it's on me.
Always, always.
Hello? Hey. Hi, what a nice surprise.
Am I catching you at a bad time?
No, just another day at the office. Low pay, insane hours.
I've been meaning to call. I never got a chance to truly thank you.
Well, I'm just glad everything worked out. So what have you been doing with yourself? Are you back at work, or?
Oh, no. No, I'm not ready yet. Well, I feel ashamed to be a free man.
Yeah, well, I guess that'll take some time.
Yeah. Anyway, I should let you go.
No, listen. I have somewhere I have to be, but, do you want to grab a cup of coffee? I guarantee you will have a bad time. I am extremely boring outside of work.
Well, I guess we have something in common.
Yeah. So I have to go home after work, but if you wanted to meet me there, if you don't mind.
No, of course not.
Okay. Then I will give you my address.
Claire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Coming.
Hello, Claire.
Henry.